calm down. This is not an indication of anything. This is going according to what people said was going to happen. Okay. Anyway, short Joe Rogan on Elon Musk Twitter takeover.
The Joe Rogan experience.
Sure, we'll talk about this for a second because I do want to talk about Elon Musk's unhinged shit that ties back into the fucking Paul Pelosi saga. Let's hear what Joe had to say.
About an actual situation like that happening.
I mean, I don't know. Everything's so weird. Elon took over Twitter today.
Yeah.
Like, we live in a simulation.
No, that's the best.
That crazy bastard did it.
How about when he walked into Twitter's headquarters with a sink and said, "Let that sink in"?
Dude, you're a comedian.
Yes, that's him.
I know.
He's funny.
We have like this.
You're supposed to be a comedian, dog. You can't laugh at that. You're supposed to be a comedian, bro. That's crazy. That is literally the worst fucking dude, come on, bro. That is objectively not a that is objectively the lamest fucking thing you can do. I'm sorry, Joe Rogan is no longer allowed to fucking perform stand-up comedy after that, I don't think. They should ban his ass from the fucking Comedy Store. Laugh Factory only for this unfunny motherfucker.
Ongoing bet on Dumpster Fire that he's my nemesis. And it started because of my husband, who we were doing one of these dumb books someone got us. It's like, oh, you can like connect as a couple. And we were jokingly, kind of ironically in our Gen X way doing it. And it was like, what's something you would like always want to do or something like that? He was like, have dinner with Elon Musk. And I was like, it was supposed to be something about me. And I was like, fuck you, you're going to have dinner with Elon, not have dinner with me. And so it became this ongoing joke because of him being my nemesis, but it's really
Why
just...
is he, what made him
He
your
can't be
nemesis?
because it's hilarious because I'm a nobody and he's a genius buying Twitter and sending rockets to space and trying to get to Mars, and I'm screaming in a garage on...
Who is this person? Bridget Feetsy? What's wrong with her? Is she okay? She sounds... Bad Husbands compilation part 1 million.
Dumpster Fire. So there's that hilarious aspect, but it's mostly just because it became this ongoing joke because my husband started joking about his like, you know, being enamored with Elon Musk. And so I was just jealous. So he became like, it's just become this ongoing, and then somebody sent us an...
Man, that's so funny. It's such a really good, funny joke.
Elon cutout for the set. And then so whenever we do an Elon as my nemesis, I'm like, my nemesis is up to, what's he up to now? And we like bring the cutout on for the bit.
Well, we're hoping we can get our girl Megan re-established.
Free Megan.
Yeah, free Megan Murphy.
Free Megan. There's so many.
Yeah.
People were like...
There's so many people that need to be reestablished.
So, I mean, James Lindsay got booted, I think.
Yeah.
Scientists in Japan are closely developing a cure for baldness after growing fully mature hair follicles in a lab. Oh, dude, it's on. Let's fucking go, baby. Okay, people might not agree with him, but why are you guys acting like he's a genius? Dude isn't clearly incredibly smart. No, he's not. Bro, Elon Musk is very smart at one thing, and that is making dumb people think that he's smart. Okay? That's the only thing he's good at. Like, homie has never done anything that was like in any meaningful capacity like genuinely his own product. He lucked in to a bunch of different fucking tech fields, and then just failed upwards over and over again. He has always bought his way into every company. People think he like invented Teslas. It's crazy to me. He's like bizarro Steve Jobs. No, he's exactly like Steve Jobs. Not bizarro Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was fucking dog shit too for the most part. It's not like he invented the iPhone. You know what I mean? He was a very good marketer. And Elon Musk is not a very good marketer. Even when the product that he is marketing is himself. Steve Jobs was definitely more competent than Elon Musk, though. That is true.
Yes.
And somebody was like, "This is like when the Joker let all the prisoners out."
Yeah, but it's not. It's not, because
Well,
it's not
if you
the Joker.
see them as like political prisoners, it might be.
It's those are crazy paranoid people that have been also they've been enjoying the fact that it's an ideological thought bubble.
Right.
That Twitter has only enforced left-wing ideologies, and they've suppressed any conservative ideologies, even amongst reasonable, kind people that don't share the same ideology. That's fucking bad for our society.
Yeah,
it's
is.
bad.
I'm not a huge proponent of like the parallel economies either. You know, I don't know that it's good. You know, you
What do you mean by parallel economies?
This is like the term that everybody's using, particularly on the right, because, and it's valid, as these places like PayPal and financial institutions are saying you can't, you know, if you say this or step out of line, we're going to fine you. There's this idea that you're going to have to create a parallel economy in order to function, essentially. So don't give your money to.
The irony is that literally is just like people duping dumbass Republicans into like buying into whatever dog shit app they have. Also, of course, ironic because like PayPal literally does more to just like stop sex workers from operating on their platform than anything else. If you're getting kicked off of PayPal as a conservative purely for your conservative point of view, you have to be like an out and about Nazi, I think. Like there's no I've never heard of PayPal even like doing anything like that other than for sex workers.
I mean, I think the Daily Wire did it with the razors. They had like
Harry's razors,
yeah, they did, and Jeremy did some razors. So it's like, oh, don't give your money to people who hate you. Give your money to people who share your ideology. But then you have these, you know, the silos are forming where it's like, then everyone's over here and everyone who agrees is over here, and no one's forced to actually articulate their ideas or disagree with one another. It's just everyone like smelling their own farts. It is, though.
Yeah,
it is.
That's not healthy.
No.
Well, that's what Elon wants to bring back to Twitter is reasonable exchange of ideas. That's like he really thinks it's important.
It is important. It is.
I think it's important too, but it's just rare that someone is that wealthy
that they can do that.
That can do that. And also, he was very left leaning for most of his life.
Yeah.
Until really recently, the pandemic in particular, and the way people have sort of enforced these ideologies, regardless of whether or not the science supports it.
Yeah.
And he thinks it's bad, and I think it's true. I think we have a real problem with discourse, particularly like discourse on Twitter, right? Like if you post something and then someone posts something that opposes what you say, like, and then you got to like formulate it. Like some people don't want that. So what they would like to do is silence the people that have opposing viewpoints. And then you get all this positive feedback from all the people that agree with you. And you're like, yes, I want to amplify that because that feels good. I said the right thing.
It's just so funny that he's talking about discourse when he literally fucking has not had a single person who checks him in any meaningful capacity on his fucking show in years now. And because of that, he literally ends up fucking repeating psychotic right-wing unhinged lies like, you know, trans teenagers are shitting in fucking kitty litter boxes in fucking schools with zero repercussions, mind you, because no one is there to check him because he's Joe fucking Rogan. Who's going to check him at the end of the day? At least back in the day, young Jamie would pull that shit up. I have yet to see young Jamie pull a single shit up in months. Where the fuck is Jamie?
Said the right.
And then when someone comes in with facts or opinion, fuck you, you Nazi, you fascist. And it's like, that's what people are doing now because it's a shit way to communicate. Communicating like that, it's good. It's a good way to get out information and ideas really quickly. But it's a bad way to exchange ideas and to dialogue about stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's the way people are supposed to really communicate is like how we're doing.
Yeah.
Two people looking at each other, talking. That's how we're designed. We're not really designed